I left Sofia at 4 p.m. yesterday to arrive at Niš, Serbia, just to catch a connecting bus to Podgorica, the capital of Montenegro, followed by another bus to Kotor, a fortified coastal town in Montenegro's Adriatic coast. It was a long, dreary 18-hour journey where I changed 3 buses but luckily had a good night's sleep and the view was picturesque. What no one really tells you about Montenegro is just how mountainous the country really is as you gaze upon mountains while you're traveling around the country. Now, let's go explore Kotor. When I first arrived in Kotor, my first impression was that it just looks right out of a dream, and I'm not exaggerating here. With mountains on one side and sea on the other, and a cute little town to make yourself at home, Kotor was everything that I dreamed of. The view is mesmerizing, really. Anywhere you go along the bay, it's like this. I could get used to this view. One of the main attractions of Kotor is the old town in itself. It has a great number of monuments of the medieval architecture, churches, cathedrals, palaces, and museums. Its beauty is complemented with the multitude of narrow streets, squares, and markets. The magnificent view over the red roof houses of Kotor's old town and the fort-like bay nestled in the mountains awes you in wonder. The Bay of Kotor is surrounded by mountains up to 1,000 meter high, which plunge almost vertically into the sea, and Kotor Fortress viewpoint is a great place to actually witness this beauty. Kotor has no long beaches but cute and intimate ones scattered around the bay. In the old town in and around Kotor, you'll find many restaurants to dine in, but note that while Kotor may not be as expensive as Dubrovnik, prices are still high.
Oh, in a dream, but you know you're dreaming, signore. Scusa per what you see, back in home, that's the moment. One of the easiest and best day trips from Kotor is visiting Perast, a cute little town dotted around the Bay of Kotor. It's 15 minutes ride away from Kotor Old Town, and you can take the Blue Line buses to go there if you are opting for public transport. From Perast, you will have a nice view of St. George and the Lady of the Rock.
I'm in the boat right now and I'm going to these two islands there.
St. George is a natural island that contains St. George Benedictine Monastery from the 12th century and the old graveyard for the nobility from Perast. Lady of the Rock is an artificial island created by bulwark of rocks and by sinking old and sea ships loaded with rocks. Another town nestled in Montenegro's Adriatic coast is Budva. The coastal area around Budva, called the Budva Riviera, is the center of Montenegrin tourism, known for its well-preserved medieval walled city, sandy beaches, and diverse nightlife. Resting improbably in a cliff face 900 meters above the Zeta Valley,
The gleaming white Ostrog Monastery is the most important site in Montenegro for Orthodox Christians, attracting up to 1 million visitors annually. Due to its massive popularity, thanks Game of Thrones, Dubrovnik is one of the most expensive places in Croatia. If you're on a budget and yet want to visit the stunning city, then it's a good idea to go on a day trip from Kotor. Mount Lovćen holds a special place in the heart of all Montenegrins. This imposing black mountain gave the country its name and is the final resting place of its greatest ruler. Lovćen National Park isn't quite as massive as Durmitor or Lake Skadar, but it's arguably Montenegro's best when it comes to a mix of nature, history, and culture.